We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin.
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Go for the
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 172. With your boys first, I am back and I am black. I am that leg slap professor, Mikey Q, and I am joined first to my right. I am joined first to my right.
not even 10 seconds in. I'm King V, aka Oday Pentetta, aka That's Breathing, aka I always get it back in blood, aka John Legend Killer.
Wow. Oh, all right, Jonathan. We're just ordinary people. And we're also joined by
Let's Get Lifted again.
holla,
Your
holla,
boy, your boy DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night, BKA I write shit down, and that's what I plan on doing tonight. Fellas, we out here again.
Yes, indeed. Last week I apologize for my absence. Something came up. Short notice. Listen,
time.
real life happens sometimes, guys. So it is what it is. I'm happy to be back here and talk a little wrestling, talk a little revolution. C Thoughts is in the building. Results, okay. Wagwan.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Bonji, look in your Instagram messages. I sent you a message and you never replied to it. So
Oh my.
You
Oh,
need an
my.
answer from you.
reply.
Oh my.
I need
Put
an
him on the
answer
spot,
from you,
why
sir.
don't you?
I did.
Oh.
I did it.
Wow, you did it for The Rock?
I did
Oh
it
my god.
for the
No. I'm about to fucking leave.
I did it for the people.
Well, and Cody's about to do it for The Rock, but that's a whole nother story. All right.
Wait.
No, I said what I said. Just leave it right there.
Wait.
Yeah, wait. What's happening? 3 minutes into the show? Wait, did I just hear myself say
3 minutes?
Oh my god.
All right. Before you lose too many viewers, Elimination Chamber was this past weekend. I sent in my results to my good pal DJ Knuckles and King V, my brothers.
The group chat. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So I wasn't here, but I still was here in theory and in spirit. You guys killed it last week like you always do. But yeah, let's get into it. Elimination Chamber, like I said, was last Saturday. It came on at 5 a.m. in the morning. I didn't watch it until about maybe 9:30 that same day, 9:30 at night, that is.
Fair.
And yeah, I mean, how did you guys feel about the show? Yeah.
So if I could be like Frank,
Mhm.
like if I can be like completely Frank Mitchell, minus the bad haircut. I did watch it live, because
Oh my.
Weed Nap. Hey,
Weed Nap is crazy.
Yeah.
Weed Nap is crazy, and all of that. Okay. I have feelings.
Okay.
And my feelings when don't I have feelings?
Who are you, Ernie and Bert?
Yes. That was a joke, and I'll let it fly over your head.
We're live, pal.
My God, we're live now. No, but I do have specific feelings about the show. How I feel like it could have been better.
Okay. You didn't get the R-Truth segment reference. I never cried like that since the series finale of This Is Us. R-Truth said that about Judgment Day. I never saw This Is Us. Full disclosure.
Yeah, neither did I.
First of all, tears upon me face. This Is Us is it's a show. It'll take you there.
I heard.
Yeah.
Is it like the end? It goes there?
Why you wanna go there?
Why you gotta age you like that? Because I'm a spring chicken.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Older than you.
Boy. Okay, you think it could have been better? All right.
Yeah, it could have been better.
It had its moments. I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there, but I do have an opinion about one in particular match. But
Okay.
we'll get there. So, but I mean, it was. Let me take this. I'm with you, Mike. I didn't watch it until I was on my way to the wrestling show that me and V went to that Saturday night, which we'll talk about
We'll
later.
get there.
Yeah. I didn't watch it until like on the ride there into where the venue was at. But if I had woken up at 5 o'clock and watched it, I'd have been mad. That's just like that's
wow.
just I would have been a little bit upset.
Yeah.
So let's just get into it. I don't have graphics or anything. We can just talk about it. So Elimination Chamber opened with the kickoff show match was the Kabuki Warriors defending their women's tag team titles against Candice and Indy. We know that Candice and Indy just got this opportunity because Indy is Australian and it was in Australia and they wanted to get some of that hometown love to Indy, which is fine. It's fine. I don't think anybody thought that Indy and Candice was going to win the tag team titles here.
Literally nobody.
Right. But here's the thing about
literally nobody.
Literally nobody. Yeah.
But here's the thing about that, though. Even though a lot of people on the internet say, "Oh, well, this was random." You just randomly put Indy and Candice LeRae into a tag team title match. How often does WWE go to Australia for a show like that? Y'all gotta look at the bigger. Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture sometimes, man. These people who are from Europe and Asia and Australia and Japan and places like that, they don't often, if ever, get premium live events in their home city, so they rarely wrestle in front of their homegrown folk.
Yeah.
So let that happen. Don't be on the internet acting like an asshole, talking about they don't deserve the shot. It's her hometown.
Be fucking for real.
Yeah, go sit down.
Who going to Australia? They got spiders big as
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Shit. They glide and shit. Nobody got time for that shit. I don't have no time for no wildlife in Australia. So
me either.
They can have that. Let them have their thing. Shit, relax. Calm the fuck down. Everything is in the U.S. Relax.
That's not what I was talking about. Yeah, y'all
just got quiet. And I know the podcast listeners love that. And shout out to all of the people that listen to us on podcasts, that watch these videos, that watch us on YouTube or Twitter or where else, Facebook or wherever else you guys can find. X. Yeah, that.
Not Pornhub.
Well, I don't know. Have you checked it?
OnlyFans coming soon. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all heard it here first. Exclusive.
No.
Y'all heard it here.
I'm lying like shit.
John asked, is Kane Shane's older brother? Good to see you, John. Let's continue. So the Kabuki Warriors, the Kabuki Warriors retained. congratulations to Indy to be able to wrestle in front of her family and everything like that. That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And she didn't take the pin either. I think Candice did. So
look at God.
Yeah. Knuckles, we're gonna keep going. All right, so the show opened with the women's elimination chamber match. It was to determine who will face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 40. V, would you like to start this off? Hold on, okay, John, hold on.
Ooh.
John asks, out of all you three, who knows the most about the wrestling business or just wrestling in general? That's a difficult question because I feel like we all know different things. Like we all have knowledge of the business, but it may be in different ways. Like I might know more about like the history of Ring of Honor than like V would, just because I was closer to it. Or, Knuckles might know about stuff that happened like in WCW that I'm not really familiar with. It's tough. V knows more about maybe the Attitude Era than I do. Like, it's tough, right? Like we all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. It is what it is.
So the answer is me. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Knuckles ain't like you have nothing tonight. Everything Knuckles
Nothing.
like on you.
Let me have shit. Let me have shit.
I'm on your ass again.
Let's see. So C Thought says Rebecca Hemsworth wins.
Rebecca Hemsworth.
I was like, who's Rebecca? Oh, okay, never. Okay.
The women's elimination chamber match. V.
Yeah, the girls were fighting.
Started off with Naomi and Becky.
Oh.
I got. Okay.
I peeped how like the niggas were the first to get eliminated.
Oh my!
And just want to point that out. During Black History Month, as Black History Month today ends at 11:59 p.m. This
it's over, bro.
29th. It's
I gotta show our graphic before it ends. Hold on. Sorry, V. We made it. Thank you, Brian F. Pro. We made it.
Oh, Brian.
We made it.
In case you guys can't see it, that is us right
there. Yeah, a little closer. There you go. Right there. That's us.
Yeah.
That's us.
And we're all together.
We made the poster, guys. Right next to Big Baby. Shout out to Dre.
Yeah.
And it looks like Mr.
Guys,
Black or Wilkins.
You guys in your summertime attire, and I look like I'm standing in the middle of Alaska. But okay. Yeah.
All right, I had to get that in before 12 midnight hit. Thank you again,
the
Brian,
same,
for acknowledging
it's
us.
actually
We
the
really
same
appreciate
hoodie. Ain't that a bit?
Oh, see, no.
We
appreciate all of the work that Brian does for the wrestling business. Brian, you are the gift. Hold on. I like the match the best. The ladies did their damn thing. Okay, well, V, as you was starting to say.
I was peeping Naomi getting eliminated first. So the women's match was. So I was rooting for Liv Morgan.
Do I need to censor? Oh, okay, all right.
No, I wasn't going to censor. No.
I was talking about Knuckles. He was disrobing.
I was screaming, hollering. Actually,
y'all judge me. I made sure to tuck in my shirt before I took my hoodie off.
I was rooting for Liv.
Make sure you're watching on video. Go ahead, B,
I'm fighting through this. I was rooting for Liv. I was hoping they wasn't going to give us the obvious Becky Rhea.
Come on, guys.
I guess.
I'm sorry.
Girl,
Good.
Like, I guess, whatever. I did like the ending sequence where Liv eliminated Bianca, but Becky eliminated Liv. That was a quick
like
spot.
Fire.
It was very quick, like Dylan.
Yeah.
But
who's your favorite?
I guess my favorite rapper is Slick Rick. But anyway,
Okay, you want to? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
I know. I did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
but Becky wins. LOL. Yay.
Okay, so C Thoughts says, when was the last time Liv Morgan tapped out from a submission? I can't remember her ever tapping, just passing out. Random question. Huh. It's a good question. It's a good question.
I think it was to the transphobe.
No, she
That's what
passed out. That's what C Thoughts is talking about. Like, she passed out the Ronda. She never tapped. And she passed out with a smile on her face, if I remember correctly.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
You know.
So yeah, I don't recall, man. I would have to look that up. Last time Liv tapped out. Could try to Google it. I'll see. I'll try to find it. But yeah, Knuckles, your thoughts on the match while I look that up. I don't know.
We're talking about the women's elimination chamber, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think V touched on this. I don't like the fact that Naomi was out first.
Oh crap. Wait. I'm sorry, guys.
What
I'm
happened?
sorry. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. All right. We're live, pal.
You good? You get me?
Yep.
You get me?
We're good.
Got- Caught up with your
Yep.
shavings?
Yeah, the gimmick was the gimmick's intact.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, I really hope at some point they're going to push Naomi because it was a bad look that she went out so early. The big comeback and everything, and
I haven't answered
That was
hold on, Knuckles. I'm sorry because I'll forget. So Liv
Sure.
tapped out to Rhea Ripley on SmackDown. Maybe 2 years ago, it looks like. Yeah, maybe a year ago because it looks like Rhea is in Judgment Day, so it's probably like a year ago on SmackDown. But yeah, again, I'm sorry.
Probably when she first joined the Judgment Day.
Around then, yes. Sorry, Knuckles.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, I really hope they have something planned for Naomi because when Naomi dropped the title to Jordan Grace in TNA, and then the big story was, well, she's going to come back to WWE, and it was a big thing with her and Mercedes Moné. I think we all know where she's going to go, but I think it was a bad look for her to be eliminated as like one of the first. I thought it was a bad look. I did not agree with it at all. I was not happy with it when I saw it. So yeah, that's really my only thing.
Yeah, I'll say this. So I feel like it might have been the Kurt Angle thinking because when he was in the Elimination Chamber, when was this? Maybe 05, I want to say. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was either 05 or 06. If it was 06, then it was early because he left TNA. I mean, he left WWE to go to TNA in 06. And he was saying that, well, am I gonna win it? If I'm not gonna win it, then I want to be eliminated first. I want to get out of there as quickly as possible. So I don't know if that's necessarily, maybe that was the thinking that if I'm not gonna win, then I don't want to be in it for too much longer. I don't know. That was like what I thought when I first.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Here's
the thing about that. That could be possibly true.
Yeah.
But would Naomi really have that mindset with her just coming back? I think
probably not. Yeah.
I think with Kurt Angle had been tenured in the company for a while, and he hadn't win anywhere. He eventually went to TNA after that. But with Naomi being there, and really honestly, with the exception of her title runs with SmackDown Women's Champion, she really wasn't doing much. And then she left and went to TNA, and so now that she's come back and she's barely into her second run.
Yeah, she's fresh.
She's fresh into her second run. Having a mindset of, well, if I ain't going to win, I want to be eliminated first is not the thinking I would have going into it. I would try to be in a match as long as I possibly can, so people can say, "Oh, okay, we remember Naomi. That's the Naomi."
So,
but
that's just me. So, my issue wasn't the fact that I wasn't expecting her to win at all.
Right.
Like, I could be very fucking for real and be like, I wasn't expecting her to win. I personally just didn't like that she was the first one to go.
Right.
That should have went to her. But
So then my question is, who would you eliminate first? Raquel?
Yeah.
Liv.
I could see that. I could see that.
I would
Yeah.
I would have had Liv first.
But then at the same time, right? That the same thinking of what you just said, Knuckles, about Naomi.
Liv just came back.
Are we gonna eliminate Raquel? She just came back, and obviously
here's
personal
the
feelings
thing.
about Raquel aside, she literally just came back. So we gonna eliminate her first? Like,
But here's the thing. Okay,
yeah,
it's a good question, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
break it down. This is why I would have wanted Liv eliminated first.
Hmm.
It is just apparent into my eyes they're turning her heel. It's just the way it looks to me. And then the promo that she cut with Becky Lynch the following Monday, kind of heelish to me.
Was it though? She had every right to be upset though. Because
Right.
what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
But this is why they should play on that.
yeah.
I think they should play on her angle and play on her anger, and turn her heel.
Not you, Knuckles.
Don't do that. Yeah.
No, not you.
And I also see where you're coming from with Raquel, because honestly, out of the 6 women, the same way I said, who did I say this about? I said it about AJ.
Yeah.
In the when they had that that 4-way match.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Fatal 4-Way.
the Fatal 4-Way.
Universal
AJ
title
was
match.
the least person cared about in that match. And in this case, I hate to say it, but it's true. Raquel was the person that people cared the least about. Yes, she came back, and that's wonderful. Did she come back out of nowhere? Yes. Was there another person that should have had that spot? Yes. But it is what it is. So I thought it could have been Liv, but Raquel is another person that could have taken that first fall, and I agree with that.
Yeah. So John first asked, why did Mustafa Ali go to TNA? Was it to get title opportunities because he won a title in TNA and in WWE? I don't think he ever won a title.
Treated like trash.
Yeah, good. That was actually a good question, John. I think Mustafa. Remember, you got, well, maybe you don't know, but Mustafa Ali requested his release before he's actually granted his release. They wouldn't let him go. And then they had the whole Free Ali campaign going on. So I think Mustafa Ali wanted to leave for a long time, and I think it was to get better opportunities because he's betting on himself. In a sense.
They had this man in Retribution. Case closed.
Retribution could have been something, and then they just totally ruined it. Like it could have been. It definitely could, because I wasn't, when it first happened, I'm like, what am I watching? What just happened?
Right.
That's me being intrigued. And then they just totally, and they had some really great people in Retribution, Mia and Dijakovic or Dijak, sorry. I mean,
Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot she was in there for a little bit. Yeah. She was in there for a little bit. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
There was 2 women originally.
Mm-hmm.
It was Mia and Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And obviously, Madden. What was his? Marseille and Marseille was in there. Also. Yeah, I thought they had something there. Do you think Rick? Okay, let's continue about the. No disrespect, John, but no, he's not. Okay,
I do not need to see anybody die in the ring.
Ric Flair is not coming back to fight Roman Reigns at all. Okay,
Ric Flair should be coming back to woo. Talk about his wooings and his weed and his energy drinks and his wings, which I don't understand why he has. Why does Ric Flair has wings? Like I don't understand why he has wings.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No, because I'm not eating those wings.
Oh my God. No.
Somebody please get him.
Hold on. That is the clip right there.
Oh, that is getting clipped.
Go for the
Why
pin,
is
everybody.
that
That's why you guys have to watch on video.
I don't
Okay,
understand.
I thought the Elimination Chamber match was good. I'll say that the women's Elimination Chamber match was good. I've been talking about Becky and Rhea for the last 6 months because that's what WWE's been telling us. Probably longer than that, because that's literally what WWE was telling us. Listen, and I've seen this many times. Oh, Liv has a shot to win it. I'm like, I don't see what you guys see. I never saw what you guys saw with Liv winning this Elimination Chamber match. I'm sorry. Respectfully, I'm like, this match is literally designed for Becky Lynch to win. She lost at the Royal Rumble. We're doing Becky and Rhea. Like that was settled 6 months ago.
Said that a long time ago.
A year ago, almost, Knuckles. A year ago. I'm like, there is no other. Becky's been out of the title picture for over a year. Okay, and I'm not mad about that. I think that was the right move. She's been doing other things. Now it's time to put one of your top stars back into a title match. It is what it is. And Becky will probably beat Rhea. I'll save the predictions for WrestleMania weekend, but Becky will probably beat Rhea because Rhea's been built up as this unstoppable monster for the last year. Becky Lynch is the man. She is a main eventer. She's a bona fide WrestleMania main eventer. I didn't see any other outcome. I'm like, Becky's got this, you know. And look, love Liv. Liv is amazing. Bianca was not gonna win it. Love Bianca. She wasn't gonna win it. I mean, Bianca's had her chance, and I still think you guys think it's too early. I still think the WrestleMania match is Bianca and Jade. I definitely think that's what it is, but I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. We still have what 5 weeks left or so. Until WrestleMania.
And we haven't seen any sight of Jade yet. Although V made a good point, she might be headed to Raw because they introduced Braun Breaker, but they didn't introduce Jade at that when they did that contract little backstage thing. V might
Kurt
be on
Angle Elimination Chamber. Yes, thank you, John. Yes, Elimination Chamber 2006 is the one where Kurt was he got eliminated super quickly. But that's give me a second. I thought New Year's Revolution 2006 was a great pay-per-view. I ordered it back in 2006. All right. Yeah. I just recently watched that.
Big Money Grip.
I wasn't
ordering no pay-per-views in 2006. You forget.
Yeah.
I watched Raw the next night.
So Becky won. Let's keep it going here. And after, I'm sure we'll say who is the predictions champion.
Who is the title holder going in?
I was. So I was defending my championship here. Okay, let's continue here. We had what was that? What was that? All right. I'm gonna no sell that. All right. So anyway, it was the Judgment Day.
Of course you are.
I'm trying to. It was the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest with dirty Dominic Mysterio. I thought they didn't let felons out of the country, but all right. Versus New Catch Republic of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. I thought this was a solid match. I was not expecting a title change. I'm like, Judgment Day's not losing those titles into WrestleMania. And even then, it's still questionable at this point. I don't know how I feel about the name New Catch Republic, but it is what it is. Yeah. All right. So it's not just me.
Garbage,
basura, if you will.
Yeah. Pinuto trash.
I'm sorry. You watch how you talk to me, sir. But no, I'm just I wasn't feeling the name. But the match was cool. At one point they blacked out the screen because Dominic got tossed out, and everybody in the front row was telling him he was number one. So bad they literally had to black out the screen. Because PG, pal. That's when, yes, Revolution 2006, John, was a great show. We're talking about Elimination Chamber from this past Saturday right now, though. But yes, Elimination Chamber. I mean, the Revolution show was a great show. Edge did cash in on a bloody John Cena that night, and Edge won the world title for the first time, and then he lost it a month later. Okay. What was it at the Rumble? I think he lost it at the Rumble that year. And then went on to face, I want to say, Mick Foley at WrestleMania.
Yes, that was the year that he faced Mick Foley.
Okay. So, yeah. You sure it wasn't the year before that?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because he won Money in the Bank the year before that. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. All right. Yeah, how'd you guys feel about this match here? Tag team match here. Knuckles.
Meh.
Oh, meh. Okay. Knuckles.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good back and forth. I like the false finishes. This was.
I gotta bring out my Damien meme.
Oh boy. Oh.
I love that.
Hey V, who is that?
And it's right over V's face too, which is hilarious. Like
bisexual Undertaker, and there's a lot of irony there.
All right. All right. I guess we can move on. The tag team champs retain.
No, wait.
What?
Okay, real quick.
Where did V go?
I don't know. Bisexual Undertaker got it.
V? Yeah, that was crazy.
Ear?
Did Bear get him? I think
Bear got it.
Bear probably got V. Oh man, this is terrible.
Anyway, somebody stop the damn match.
Oh man. Okay, let's answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, but before I get to that, I'm gonna do my thing real quick.
Yeah.
I think this tag match went exactly the way it was supposed to. They built up Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne to be a threat. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They did that. They made the match look like it was a possibility that they could pull the upset and win the tag titles. But I think the right team did win. But it was a good match in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so John asks, what WWE pay-per-views do you three remember ordering? I only ordered WrestleMania 23 in 2007, New Year's Revolution in 2006, WrestleMania 32, 2 Royal Rumbles like 3 and 4 years ago, and 2 SummerSlams. Can I borrow $20?
Yeah, let me hold something real
John, quick. Let me hold something. Go get the thing and let me hold something.
Oh my.
Go get the wallet. Go get the wallet. And let me hold something.
Okay.
Mike,
I was thinking.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. Okay.
Well, then I'm getting other thing then. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah. Take it easy, pal.
Whoa.
All right. I'm just saying.
I'm begging off like a heel.
I was just playing. I was
playing. Joke.
And then a little handshake. Sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsmanship.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I really didn't start watching them until, I will say this: when I was younger, when I was very much younger, there used to be a store. There used to be a store right down the street called Media Play. I don't know if you guys know about Media Play, but it was really big in the southern part, like in Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. I would go get. This is how old I am. I would go get VHS tapes when they came out.
I did too.
And then DVDs were a big thing. But after that, I really didn't order it. I just watched Raw the next night. Then God bless, they came out with WWE Network. and we were able to watch the pay-per-views like that. But as far as ordering, I ordered 1997 Starrcade for
Oh,
98.
okay.
I know I remembered that was Sting and Hogan, and I wish I can get my money back. But
Oh my.
yeah, I think
We'll talk about Sting a little bit later on today, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I remember ordering that one. I think that was the only one I really ordered.
All right, so V, I don't know if you saw the question, but basically John asked us what pay-per-views do we remember ordering. Think about it. I think I remember. So
Over the Edge.
Oh wow.
99?
Yikes. Oh my.
Oh,
Well, that's wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I remember watching that live.
Look what you did, John.
boy.
Oh, well, of course you didn't see it. The only people that saw it was the people that was there
In the arena, yeah.
in the arena.
I watched it
But,
back.
You hear it. You hear it though.
Oh, what's a VHS tape? I only remember.
Betamax is crazy.
That is crazy.
Betamax is crazy.
We don't do
Over the-
pay-per-views anymore. Yeah, it's Plus.
I'm trying to think. WrestleMania 2000.
Okay.
Oh,
Again, I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm playing.
Now I get to look at you.
I've watched most of them on pay-per-view, but those two are the ones that stand out to me.
So,
And of course, I think we all at one point did the scrambled screen, but the audio was like clear as I don't know what.
I
you
used to.
couldn't see
All right,
nothing.
so I used to do that all the time. My old my mom's old house in Jersey, got the little scramble, the little scramble pay-per-views, and I was like trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's how far we go back.
Yes.
And
But the thing about it was the audio was perfect.
Yeah, it was
So
just
you could hear it perfect. You just couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's true. So what I remember, hold on, John.
We're
The other
old.
question. Hold on, John. And yes, I will put it up in a second. I remember ordering WrestleMania 18 because that was Rock Hogan, right? So I remember ordering that. And funny enough, and V, I don't know if you remember this, V, but funny enough, we ordered that pay-per-view and I fell asleep right before Rock versus Hogan. Yeah. And I was everybody, Knuckles, when I tell you everybody was talking about it the next day. And I'm like, I cannot believe I fell asleep. I had to wait to Tuesday. Replay of the show, right? Because it was on Sunday. So yeah, I had to, and I wound up. Well, my grandmother got rest her soul.
God rest her soul. The dog.
She got me WrestleMania again because I fell asleep on the original show. So she wound up back then. I think Mania.
So she paid for it twice.
She did because I watched it at her house.
She's a real one. She's a real
She is.
The realist.
Pay-per-views back then were like $60, bro.
Yeah. No, it might have been
They're
30.
like 56.
It might have been 30 still. Because it might have been 30. Because I remember the regular pay-per-views were like $29.95. And then maybe WrestleMania. I feel like WrestleMania might have been
54.
What was it? 34?
It was 54.
Yeah,
54,
it was
54.
50.
Okay,
Yes.
so WrestleMania was more than. Wait, you sure it wasn't the H? Like it wasn't like HD or whatever. It's like regular, right? 54.
No, I'm sure because the way I used to beg my grandmother. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So that was the first. That's the earliest one I can remember that I actually was like that, like we bought or whatever. And you know, my pops has been a wrestling fan like before I was even born, so he was buying pay-per-views. But I'm trying to think. After that, might have been most of the 2002 pay-per-views. I feel like I saw it on actual pay-per-view, and I feel like most of the Invasion stuff too. I saw because I remember we bought Invasion 2001, So that was the only Invasion. So yeah, we bought Invasion. I remember buying SummerSlam also. Yeah, so man, so maybe it wasn't WrestleMania. WrestleMania definitely wasn't the earliest one. It had to be like, I feel like it was SummerSlam 2001, because I don't think we bought WrestleMania 17, but after 17, it led to all of the Invasion stuff and all of that. So, and I wanted to see 17, but we didn't buy 17 when it first happened. And I'll let y'all in, and we'll wrap this up but I love talking about this because it is actually interesting, right? So the statute of limitations is up, so nobody's gonna get arrested. I just want to preface that, preface that.
Huh? What?
Didn't steal anything. So shout out to my African homies that used to sell. They used to record it. Okay, they used to record it, and they would sell it for like $10 downtown Brooklyn. They're not there anymore. You can't find them. Nobody's getting arrested. Okay, but they would buy the pay-per-view, and then they would like basically use bootlegging it, right? So you would get the bootleg of the show, but it would be like literally the show, like the show. They would have it ready sometimes that next morning. So after school, when I got out of class, I'd go right downtown Brooklyn. I would see if he had the pay-per-view, and most 9 times out of 10, he would have it, and he would sell it to me for $10. So instead of paying the $30 for like a regular pay-per-view and then the $54 for WrestleMania, I got it for like maybe $10. So that's how I saw a lot of the earlier pay-per-views.
You saw a bunch of niggas walking in front of the camera.
No.
Oh my god.
No, because it was on pay-per-view. So he recorded it. Like basically, he took a blank VHS. Look it up, kids. Took a blank VHS
and put it in there and press record. Yeah,
exactly. Okay. So, and he was making his money back tenfold. Like, all right,
like about cheese.
Yeah. So that's how I saw a lot of my old pay-per-views. Because I did not have $30 to be playing for it every month. Do you think the Bloodline is more popular than the Judgment Day? Yes, it's the Bloodline. It's the most popular faction in wrestling. Okay, where were we? I got on this whole like thing about
we just finished the tag title match.
Okay. Let's keep going. Drew McIntyre wins the men's elimination chamber match. They had to obviously we had to do something here because CM Punk got injured at the Royal Rumble. So let me get this straight, right? Drew McIntyre injures CM Punk, right? And not only does he get a WrestleMania spot, he gets CM Punk's spot at WrestleMania after he injured CM Punk, which is crazy. I know he didn't do it on purpose, but it's just like he's getting a world title match now due to CM Punk being injured. Thoughts?
It's looking more and more like a Rihanna incident here.
I'm sorry?
Huh? Work.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
So we're never gonna do that again on this show. Okay.
If anybody,
we love Rihanna.
Yes, we love.
And it is Rihanna. It's not pronounced Rihanna. If you guys don't know, it's Rihanna. Yes.
In any other circumstance, ain't no way you injure a person then you take their spot at a WrestleMania. That's awkward to me.
Yeah.
That's very awkward. That's why I said something's up.
Yeah. Well, you said that you smelled a rat, and I don't know if you ever clarified it. But
I did, but I did, but that was on the other side. And we were supposed to play the clip last week, but Mike, you didn't come. You didn't. Wow. You didn't. You weren't able. You weren't able to
know what you meant.
I got it. I wasn't here. I wasn't.
You weren't able to be on the show. So.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, no, we won't do it. But anyway, the whole clip was I asked Bobby Showalter. I was like, "Is The Rock playing Roman Reigns?" And that was before the SmackDown, where he came on and he did the L and he pointed at, "You're going to make sure you walk out a loser." That was the podcast before that episode of SmackDown. I said, "Is The Rock playing Roman Reigns right now?" So soothsayer type shit, but
It's possible. But yeah, it is kind of strange that Drew gets this title match after he injured CM Punk. But I mean, I don't think the injuries will work though. I will say that. I don't think the injuries will work. It's just
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
I think we all know where this is going though, but we'll save it.
You know what? And again, we, like you said, we will talk about it during our WrestleMania predictions. But I could see McIntyre beating Rollins, and the SummerSlam match is McIntyre versus Punk for the world title. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And that all goes into where does Damian Priest play into this? That's another variable. Because SummerSlam would be past a year. So, yeah, where does Priest play into this? I don't know. Or does Rollins beat McIntyre and then Priest cashes in like we've been saying? I don't know. I don't know. But we'll talk about that more as WrestleMania gets closer. Yeah, I mean, the men's match, it was what it was. Logan Paul knocking out Randy after he was eliminated, and then McIntyre, pinning Randy. I believe that was the finish of the match. Yeah, okay. Oh, AJ got involved too.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And there's more.
He cost LA Knight his chance of winning there. So it looks like that's the WrestleMania match, LA Knight versus AJ Styles, which I'm all for. Yeah, I mean the match just it was what it was. You guys got anything to add to it? No?
No.
Okay. All right. All right, and then in the main event.
Wait.
Okay.
I do have one question for you guys, real quick. Is Randy hurt for real?
I hope not.
I think Randy
that didn't look like he was working. He looked like he was hurting for real.
But then that might be also the genius of Randy Orton. We don't know.
Quite possible.
I definitely think Randy's in pain every time he goes out there. I don't think that that's a work. However, I do think he knows how to play up upon that. I definitely think he knows how to play up upon that and really make the crowd be invested and emotional when it comes to him. Because I was looking at every bump he was taking, and I'm like, oh God, like, you know what I mean? Like,
sorry.
I'm not going there. All right.
The singer.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Randy's really hurt, but if he's not, that was a great job at selling. Okay. In the main event, we had Rhea Ripley defeating Nia Jax. It was Australia. Rhea was like the most over person there. I forgot to mention how over Tiffany was during that Elimination Chamber match in the first match. Tiffany was over. Like,
yeah,
that girl gets it. And I've been saying it for the last year with her work on NXT. Like, Tiffany gets it. Tiffany, she understands this business, and I think Tiffany is going to be a big star for years to come. It's okay, Knuckles. It's okay. All right. Rhea, big baby face in her hometown here. Beat Nia Jax clean to retain her women's championship. The match was solid. I mean, there was a spot that they kind of, I hate using the B word, the box word.
Fumble.
Yeah.
But I walk away and I stumble.
But guys, it's it's live. It's live. It's one take. Okay, you're in front of an audience. It is what it is, guys. This is live performance. So these things happen. Nonetheless, I thought it was fine. I mean, I expected Rhea to be in a main event in her hometown. So it makes sense. And yeah, I don't really have too much to add about that.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right, and that was the Elimination Chamber. It was. It was.
It was. Instead of, so we're not going to say anything about that stupid ass segment with Grayson Waller.
Oh, I
No.
totally forgot about. Yeah, nah, not really. I mean,
That overhyped and what is it? That overhyped and underdelivered segment.
I don't think it was overhyped at all because I wasn't hyped about it at all. Like I didn't
I
really
was.
care.
I was. You sit there and have Grayson Waller come in the Roman Reigns dressing room, and then you don't hear the conversation. You're expecting something.
Eh.
Like when's the next time you're going to see Roman Reigns and Grayson Waller interact at all? Never, not once. So I wanted to see something.
It was never on me radar.
It was more or less they were playing on the Grayson Waller Austin Theory story than they were Cody and Seth.
So is it gonna be Grayson versus Austin at WrestleMania?
I hope not, because that is a terrible match.
Okay. Pre-show maybe.
Save it.
No? Okay.
Say it. No.
Alright.
They can have
SmackDown.
fun with that.
SmackDown.
I won't be watching.
Okay.
SmackDown.
It's Rebecca Johansson and Rhea. Yeah. Oh my God. I got it wrong. All right. And that was Elimination Chamber. Knuckles, do you want to be the one to disclose the information to our audience here?
Sure. I'll disclose the information. Mike EQ comes in as champion and he leaves without the championship.
What?
There is a tie. You and Bon G got perfect scores.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Bullshit. There was no tiebreaker.
No, I'm sorry. No, there was no tiebreaker. So in the case of a tie, I guess Mikey retained. Right?
Check with the executive. Yeah, I was about to say, check with the executive over there.
It's vacant.
It's vacated.
Yes.
I guess.
No, it's not. No.
We talked about this like mad shows ago. Like if it's a tie,
but
it's vacant.
Okay, but a tie is the same thing as a draw. And a draw, the champion retains. If three different people tie, then maybe it might be a vacancy. Oh no. The only way it's a vacant is if it's a tie and it does not involve the current champion. That's the only way. That's the only way it's vacant. But if so Mike being the current champion.
No, we're not.
Mike being the current champion going into the pay-per-view tied with a challenger, which would make it a draw. And a draw, the champion retains. But if it was say like it was me and you, V, that tie, and Mike wasn't in the final decision, then it would be vacant. So yeah, in retrospect, since Mike and Bonji tied, Mike retains because it's a draw.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You're kill switching on Chris. No. Sorry, Bonji. C thoughts. Sorry, but just gotta try again at Revolution
all
here.
That you can say.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Big Tune. I give Elimination Chamber a 2 count.
Words don't come easily. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I love that song so much.
Yeah, 2 count for me too.
Motherfucking 2 count because bitch the fuck.
All right, let's get to hold on. 2 count co-champ.
There are no.
There is no such thing.
There is no such thing as a co-champ. Hello.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering, like.
All right.
There are
Let's just
no
get to Revolution.
coaches.
It's already
Yes,
12:42
please.
Eastern time here.
Yes.
Let's get to Revolution.
Fighting back, yeah.
AEW Revolution goes down this Sunday, so not to be confused by WWE Saturday. Which how did that happen? Didn't AEW used to run on Saturday nights and WWE was on Sunday, and
Ooh,
now
excuse me.
You know, drugs.
you said
Mhm.
all right. Okay, let's just get to it. I noticed this is not in order at all. I'm gonna start from the bottom, I guess, and then make my way up. Start it. Okay. All right. Wait, where did Knuckles go? Oh, no football to compete with. Yeah, true. Okay, let's get to Revolution. Just a warning, this may contain spoilers because Rampage hasn't happened yet, and I don't know if they did any type of matches on Rampage for the pay-per-view. So just you know, a warning, spoiler alert. Bonji's see thoughts. I'll send my predictions to Knuckles. Okay.
Mama name him Bonji.
John's still here.
I'm gonna call him Bonji.
Yeah. John's still here. Do you think Mickie James will return to WWE or retire at TNA or at some other company?
Should be back.
Yeah, I think she'll be back. Is Mickie in the Hall of Fame yet? In WWE?
No.
So then, yeah, she'll definitely be back. She'll be back. When it's time for Mickie to go into the Hall of Fame, she'll be back. I guess that was Mickie. I guess she agrees with me. All right.
What was that?
Wow. I think it was Mickie.
See, no. Where's my Florida water? What's happening?
Florida water. I don't know if you want anything from Florida. All right.
Mystery Moscato.
Okay. Coming to America, Bumpy Fist. Wow.
Coming to America, Bumpy Fist.
Coming to America. All right. We gotta get the Revolution so we can get out of here.
Because the things are fighting back and they're fighting.
Yeah. Okay. There's an all-star scramble match, guys. The winner will receive a future AEW World Championship. In this match, we have Chris Jericho versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer versus Hook versus Brian Cage versus this can't be right. Does this say Magnus?
Hell
Magnus?
No, don't say no damn Magnus.
It does say Look at Wikipedia. It says Magnus.
Magneto?
Hell no.
Who?
Magneto.
No, not Magneto. Magnus. I'm sorry. I thought Magnus worked for WWE. I thought he was Nick Aldis. And Dante Martin.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I gotta click on it. Magnus. Am I pronouncing this wrong? Like it says Magnus. No, it said for the British professional wrestler formerly known as Magnus. See Nick Aldis. So it is Magnus. It's spelled the same way. Anyway, I'm not familiar. I don't know. Allegedly it's an all-star scramble match. And Dante Martin.
I don't know.
But who on AEW's roster is named Magnus?
Nobody.
That's a copyright infringement.
Magdalene.
No, it's Magnus. And
like, spell it.
Magnus. Magnus. He wrestles for CMLL. Oh, no wonder.
That wasn't Nick Aldis?
Okay.
No, Nick Aldis was Magnus in TNA, yes.
Okay, this is a CMLL implant. Okay.
Yeah. Off topic, but have y'all all tried what?
Wait, hold on.
John, we're gonna move on respectfully. I don't know. Wardlow wins this match. I don't know. You need the competitors again, guys. You guys need the competitors again. It's Chris Jericho versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer versus Hook versus Brian Cage versus Magnus versus Dante Martin in an all-star scramble match. I'm assuming first pin wins the match. I'm assuming. But with AEW, we can never know. Yeah, I'm assuming that Wardlow wins this match. I mean, he's been talking about a world title match for the longest, so I'm just gonna go Wardlow.
Sure.
Sure.
And is John talking about Elote?
Wait, what? Oh, I'll put it back on there.
Elote?
Oh, it says corn. I said, okay. Have you always tried corn?
What
I
did you
totally read that
say?
wrong.
Ooh, Father Jesus.
With chili and mayonnaise? That sounds like
Is that beef jerky
That's-
that you're about to eat?
that's a, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That sounds like Mexican corn to me.
Don't
but
let
just in a
Garrett
cup.
see.
That
I
sounds like
don't know. I'm
Mexican,
lost.
Mexican corn like they sell at the fair,
Yeah.
Elote?
like on the cob, and it has like mayo and stuff on it.
Elote?
I don't know what you're saying, V. Wile E. Coyote. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
Name
know
of the goddamn corn, nigga.
So like, you sound like you're saying the Roadrunner's adversary right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh man.
I might be Puerto Rican, but I was raised in a black family, so it's right now.
We all know
See,
V's
I'm
gonna tap
Puerto
out during the
We'll talk about
AEW
that
play.
after.
I mean pay
You
per
know,
view.
V.
Yeah, pay per view. We all know he's gonna tap out of the AEW play.
Oh, I probably will. But
Classic.
All right, let's just keep going, guys. FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club. It's Moxley and Castagnoli taking on FTR here.
I'm
I
gonna
went
go
first.
FTR.
Yeah, you got me.
I'll go FTR.
You going FTR? What happened on Dynamite? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask me.
I feel like Moxley won on Dynamite. I feel like this is gonna be a 50-50 booking situation. I think. Let me just 1 second. That's crazy. I can't even remember what happened on Dynamite. Give me a second.
I can't remember either, honestly, because Baby Jeremy wanted to play WrestleMania on Wednesday night. So I was like, all right, throw you around the house for a little while before you go to bed.
Yeah.
So I didn't even catch the first 3/4 of Dynamite.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to verify what happened here. Yeah, so BCC won. Danielson made Kingston pass out.
Wait, what? Kingston?
Yeah.
There's a 6-man?
Yeah, on Dynamite. It was
Okay.
BCC versus FTR and Eddie Kingston.
And Eddie Kingston. Gotcha.
Yeah. That doesn't help me. Okay. I am spoiler alert, Moxley bleeds. Yeah, well, it's wow thing. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm sorry, man. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, I know I'm taking for everyone. I don't know. I really don't know. FTR, I guess. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but yeah, FTR.
I mean, wait, say that again. Who took the pin? Wait,
So
who passed out?
Kingston passed out to Bryan Danielson. So technically, BCC won on Dynamite, but FTR wasn't involved in that decision. It was Kingston.
I'm taking
Which-
BCC.
You're going BCC. Okay. All right. And guys, if you're watching or listening, send your predictions to Knuckles before when, Knuckles?
The event is
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday before 5 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 2 o'clock West Coast time,
Yes.
and 3
Yes.
o'clock Middle Eastern, which is Central.
Yeah. Yep.
We had this conversation for more. We're not going to have
Actually,
it
it
yet.
would be, if it's Midwest, it'd be probably 4 o'clock. I think they're an hour before us.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Just make sure you have it in before the pay-per-view starts.
Yeah, go and guys, I'm sorry. We follow Eastern time. You know that's standard time everywhere, guys. It's Eastern time. Sorry for the West Coast. Sorry for the Midwest. You know what time it is where you're at. Just knowing what time it is Eastern time. If I tell you it's 12:53 a.m. Eastern time, you know what time it is where you're at. You know what time it is, guys. So 5 p.m. Eastern time. You guys know what time that is, where you're at. All right. Let's keep going. We have Christian Cage with his family versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship.
Christian's retaining. I'm finished.
I agree. I like Daniel Garcia though. I think he's getting over organically with the crowd, but I think Christian's hot right now, and I think we're keeping Christian away from Ed. Away from Adam for the time being, and that
Away from
on this day. That's all.
Okay, I see clearly.
Right. All right. Knuckles?
Yeah, I got Christian Cage too.
Okay. All right. So in a singles match, Will Ospreay, who is officially All Elite, will be taking on right. Who will be taking on his Don Callis family member? A lot of families going on. Takeshita in a singles match.
I don't care.
I'm going with Will Ospreay. I mean,
Sure.
it's I feel like he needs this. It's his first official match as a roster member. So yeah, and I think what happens after is the Don Callis family beats him up because technically he's in the Don Callis family. So I think what happens, Will beats Takeshita and they all jump him, and maybe does maybe Okada make the save for Will Ospreay here?
Ooh.
No? Okay. He says no. All right. Did he sign the WWE? Do we know where Okada's going?
I don't know, and I truly at this point do not give a single solitary fuck about it.
All right, so King V's prediction? Question mark.
No. He has to make a prediction.
I mean, somebody gonna win.
This is true. Somebody's gonna win. This is true. That generally happens in wrestling matches.
Truer words are never said.
I don't know. Takeshita?
Huh?
You speak the truth.
You're skipping, so you're forfeiting your pick there?
Huh? What? What?
When MJF said that, bro.
Yo, popping.
Yo. That was so good. I ain't gonna lie. That was so good.
Look at the way Konosuke Takeshita's last name is spelled. Just look at it and
I know.
Say it how it's spelled.
I know. I don't like giving. I don't like giving MJF much on this show, but that was hilarious.
That was funny. All right, so King V's got Konosuke Takeshita.
All right. We
Oh
need
my
to finish.
God.
I can't.
Take a shit. That's crazy. All right. Everybody pick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wait, Knuckles, who did you pick?
I picked Will Ospreay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we talked about this briefly earlier. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson. This is for the Continental Crown Championship. If Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie Kingston's hand. And you know he hates Eddie Kingston. He called him a bum. He said Eddie Kingston's a bum. Yeah, a bum.
So I say that Eddie Kingston's gonna win,
Mm.
and then Brian has to shake his hand, and then it's like you and I TY, and then
You gotta let him know.
you ain't a bitch or a hoe.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm moving left and right along. So yeah,
Oh my god. All right.
Eddie Kingston's gonna win.
Okay. Knuckles.
Oh God.
I'm dying.
Okay, here's the question of the hour.
All right, V. We're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, here's the question of the hour. What are they actually doing with Eddie Kingston and the Continental Crown?
Something.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's why I'm going with Bryan Danielson for the win.
Oh,
Doing their best.
Oh, they're doing their best. You know what? I too am going Bryan Danielson.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm staying where I'm at.
Okay. All right. V's probably gonna be right here, but yeah, I'm going Bryan also. Got to bring some gold back to BCC here.
That's a lot of it.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Are they really trying to bring the J Crown back? Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah. They did it
Wow.
literally just to make Kingston happy. So I'm pretty sure that's literally the reason. Because he'll never win the New Japan one. So they're like, all right, here's this. Okay. So
Here's this.
all right, for the AEW
Now
women's
there's something we hope you really like.
for the AEW Women's Championship. Timeless Tony Storm with Mariah May and Luther versus Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa. I'm sure this will be good. There's no thought in my mind that Tony Storm is losing here. I think we all know where we're going here with Tony Storm. So she's not losing the AEW Women's Championship because she has to hold on to it for a while until we get a boss back into mainstream wrestling. But yeah.
And this one's not sniffing anything.
Oh my. My prediction is Tony Storm retains.
Also.
Okay. Knuckles. Hey, Knuckles.
Hey, my ass.
Come
that
back,
was funny.
friend.
Right.
Hey, my ass. That was funny. I had to take a break. I got Tony Storm.
Oh man.
Now here's something we hope you really like.
Oh man. We love that, by the way. All right. Okay. For the AEW International Championship, we have Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. I'm going with a title change here. I think Roderick Strong wins the International Championship from Orange Cassidy. Of course, due to outside interference, I'm sure, but yeah, I think Roderick wins this here.
I'm gonna agree with you. I do see Roderick winning the BQE championship. And
oh man.
Long Island Expressway. Jackie Robinson, whatever. But yeah. I do see a title change.
Glacier Smartwater heavyweight.
Not sponsored. Knuckles.
Broadway Junction championship.
Broadway Junction.
Baby Jeremy Lunchbox heavyweight champion.
Oh wow! All right, all right.
Super Smash Bros. Ass championship.
V. V, no.
Man, ain't that shit.
Oh man.
Get ready for the next battle.
Mm.
Competitors ready. Fight.
Oh man.
I'm going with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roderick Strong as well. That would complete the triad of title holders in that stable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Roderick Strong as well.
Okay. All right.
My head hurts so bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
I'm laughing so hard. V is killing me.
All right. Now I am assuming that this will be the semi-main. And thank you to AEW. Please do not add any more matches. Okay, please don't. 9 is enough. We have 9 matches.
Oh, we have too many. No, too much.
So let's hope that they keep it at 9 and don't add any more matches on Collision or on Rampage. Okay, keep it at 9.
Turn the weights around.
9 matches scheduled so far. So I'm assuming this is gonna be the semi-main. It's Samoa Joe versus Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland, a 3-way match for the AEW World Championship. Now on Dynamite, Page came out there. They had this in-ring segment where Page basically said that he wasn't going to be able to compete, that he got injured last week. And this brought out, speaking of Swerve Strickland. And basically Swerve was trying to give Page his credit here, his respect. Joe said it didn't matter who he faced at Revolution, he's beating everybody up. He don't care who it is. He say, okay, if it's 1-on-1, if it's 2-on-1, he don't care. He beating everybody up. You know, Joe's just not with it. And while this was going on, Page hits Swerve in the back with his crutch, swerving Swerve, basically proving that Page is fine and that he being Adam Page, will be competing at Revolution this Sunday. From Greensboro. It's in Greensboro, right, guys? Yeah, Greensboro.
Yeah.
I thought this was a great opening segment to Dynamite. I really did. I thought it was a great opening segment to Dynamite, and I think it really set up the pay-per-view match. I, however, feel like Joe is going to retain here. I think Page is in the match to take the pin. And if we need a tiebreaker, I guess it should be who takes the pin, maybe. But then again,
I agree with you. I also think that Page is going to take the pin also. So,
or the submission, and Page will be put to sleep or whatever.
He's going to lose. He's going to be the one.
Yeah, so we can drag out Swerve and Joe a little further. Until obviously the eventual return of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who has been silent since December.
I'm glad he listened to Joe Scott.
Oh my god!
What? Take a long walk?
No, maybe we could just be silent.
Huh? Well, I
song.
was in Plainview the other day and I didn't see him. So, but anyway. Yeah, I got Joe retaining, and V has Joe retaining.
Also,
Joe retaining. Okay, all right, guys, and what I assume will be the main event. This is Sting's last match. It is Sting and Darby Allin with Ric Flair, who was on Dynamite this week and swerved the Young Bucks. Yeah, he swerved the Young Bucks, and Sting did his classic "Come from the Rafters" gimmick that he used to do in WCW.
Good touch.
That was really nostalgic. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That it's gonna be probably the last time we're ever gonna see that. So I'm glad I got to actually watch that in real time. Because I missed all of that in WCW. Yeah.
Side note.
Yeah.
Before we get into that,
Yeah,
Coming from the Raptors this past
he is
Wednesday.
dying. I mean,
Yeah, I know. Coming from the Raptors this past Wednesday was nostalgic for many
Yeah.
reasons. For one, it took you back to WCW. But I don't know if you guys know. Sting, it's a fact. It's a known fact. Sting almost died in 1997.
Hmm.
And I read this today because I was watching the video on YouTube of him coming down from that segment,
Yeah.
and like a related video, it's like, yeah, Sting back in 1997 was doing the Raptors joint, and
Hmm.
he did it one night, and like the people up in the Raptors had to literally stop him while he was standing on the edge because the thing he was wearing was backwards.
Oh my.
So if he had jumped,
Yeah.
he would literally fell like all the way down.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that was back in 97.
Yeah. Mm.
So like I read that today and I was like, oh yeah, I know. But like for me to read that and then watch the video, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sting, definitely a legend in his business. He definitely will be missed. Not not that he's dying or he's dead or anything. I'm just saying that like in terms of seeing him wrestle and just being the character Sting. I mean, Steve Borden, there's no other person like Sting, and I don't feel like there's anybody that could have
Absolutely.
ever been Sting. So thank you,
Those
Sting.
who passed away.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you,
speaking
Scott
of-
Hall.
Right, V. I'm sorry. Go ahead, V. Yeah.
I was saying, speaking of those who passed away, rest in peace, Virgil.
Yes, definitely. Rest in peace to Virgil. And
Rest in peace,
Ole
Ole Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
See how I kept the cue.
Yep. All right. Darby Allin and Sting will be defending their
racist comments.
They'll be they'll be defending their AEW World Tag Team Championships against Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks. I assume this will be the main event of the show. You can expect blood. You can expect it to be an all-out war. I'm sure Sting is going to go all out for his last match. This should be good. This should be really good. The Young Bucks are on like this huge monster heel roll thing that they got going here. So
Allegedly.
wait, Knuckles. Actually, now that who did I pick for FTR versus BCC? FTR. Okay, yep, sticking with it. All right, because I think I know what we're going here. So Young Bucks beat Sting and Darby. Sting is gonna go out on his back. He's a legend. He's an old school guy. He's gonna go out on his back, putting over the Young Bucks. And I think this leads to the Young Bucks and FTR again. I feel like that's where we're going, and that's why I feel like that FTR has to beat BCC. But we're a little far from that. I think the Young Bucks beat Sting in his last match. And Darby Allin. And they get the titles off of them because, Sting's leaving. Now, they could swerve us and have Sting retire with the titles and just create, have the tag team titles be vacated and, Sting keeps that championship and then they just create new tag team titles. They could do that. I don't think they are. I think Sting is going to be like, nah, I'm going to put over the Young Bucks.
Okay. So I root against those two. So I hope that Sting pulls a rank, since people like pulling ranks in that company, and be like, I want to win, actually, in my last match in Greensboro, North Carolina, home of my alma mater. But, no, seriously, I do want Sting to win. he's Sting. Yes, he
Yeah,
can lose and he's still Sting. Yes, he can win
right.
and still Sting. But yeah, I don't see it for Charlie Brown and Linus. So
I
yeah,
don't see it. I mean, they're EVPs of the company, V.
that's part of the problem.
It might be. It might be. It
So
might be.
you got Sting and Darby V.
I do. I have
Okay.
Sting.
So like C Thought said, Tony loves tournaments. Yeah, don't get me started on that. So Sting could retain and vacate to create new championships for a new tournament. That's exactly what I was saying. Like that's exactly what it could happen. I'm sticking with my pick of new tag team champs, but that definitely could happen. So that's why we really don't know here. It's up in the air because yeah, Sting could retire as tag team champion. It's true. Knuckles, the ball is in your court here.
I'm taking Sting and Darby as well.
Wow. Okay.
If Sting were to lose in his last match, especially in North Carolina, in Greensboro, those people would be pissed. Upset.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would.
I might have to agree because honestly, the only buck that they care about in Greensboro, North Carolina, is Nuck If You. So,
If he was crazy. Come on, bro. Oh, sorry, I had a moment.
No, you went to an HBCU win.
Mhm.
No, but yeah, nobody cares about the Young Bucks, and I think
I
it's
disagree.
time that.
And you know what? Look, the way I see it is, if Sting and Darby retain, of course they're going to have a title tournament to determine new tag titles. This is where Nick and Matt will start forcing their power and forcing their authority. Like Nick and Matt Jackson might have a bye in the first 2 rounds, so they ain't got to fight nobody. But it's something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it could be some fun.
like
I just don't
literally,
want to see another tournament.
literally, bro, there is no possible way you let Darby and Sting go 22-0 for him to lose his last ever match. This nigga ain't Ric Flair, bro. This is Sting we talking about.
But
He's
Knuckles,
not losing his last match.
Knuckles, that's a time, but that's the whole time on a tradition thing. Sting is an old school guy. This is not, we're not talking about one of like the newer school guys. This is Sting we're talking about. This is a guy that literally has been wrestling since the late 80s, early 90s. I think he would want to go out on his back. I think that's the way a lot of the old school people, that's how they're trained. That's their mindset. Like, I want to go out on my back. Because hold on.
I think go ahead.
Because I was gonna say, even if he loses, the fans are still, they're not gonna be upset because they're gonna give him, he's gonna get a standing ovation. They're gonna give him his proper send-off as soon as the match ends. Like, the match is over, Sting loses, and I think Sting should be the one to take the pinfall. Should not be Darby, it should be Sting to take the pinfall. As soon as the match is over, the Bucks, they'll get booed. Don't get me wrong. They're going to get booed, but I think that's the point. You want as much heat on Matthew and Nicholas as possible. What other way to get some heat on Matthew and Nicholas than to beat Sting in his last match? Now, with that said, and hold your thought because I know you want to respond. With that being said, Matthew and Nicholas, they'll get the heat. They pat her out, right? Sting and Darby's left in the ring. Darby thanks Sting. Give Sting the ring. And we get the proper Sting send-off. Everybody standing on their feet. I'm like, literally, I can see it happening. And not only now,
before.
Say it again.
It's because we've seen it before.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly how it's gonna go because that's usually how it does go when somebody is leaving, and we know that's their last match. That's even with Shawn Michaels, even though he did come back, he had that tag team match that we don't like to talk about. Same thing. Undertaker beats him, right? Undertaker gives him the ring. Shawn gets the adulation of the crowd. It doesn't matter that he just lost. And I think that's the thing. It does not matter whether Sting wins or loses his last match. I don't think it matters. I think we're putting way too much stock into who wins or loses a wrestling match. It's a wrestling match. I think the more important part of it is giving Sting that respect and letting him have that moment with I'm sure with his friends, his family are going to be there, and having that thank you Sting chant for the very last time. But I do hear what you guys are saying. I think both opinions could happen. But yeah, go ahead, Knuckles. I know you wanted to rebut.
I mean, you make really good points. You're actually swaying me in a certain direction. Like, but here's my thing.
Yeah.
If Young Bucks were to go over and beat and retire Sting,
yeah,
then what does that do for Darby? Of course, Darby's going to want
fine.
some.
Yeah,
but he's going to want he's going to want some payback though.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, for it to be for you usually don't see like a match. I don't even know if you want to call this a rivalry, but you usually don't see a rivalry where the payoff happens in the first match of the rivalry. It's usually you have one, you have two, maybe three.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a rivalry, whether singles, whether it be tag, where the story paid itself off and finished in the first match they had.
Right. Yeah.
So this is why I'm saying I don't see Young Bucks winning, because if they win, then what? So you just leave Darby out on an island like by itself?
I don't think so. I think Darby would be fine. If Darby decides to pursue this whole thing with the Bucks, then I mean, yeah, he's probably gonna need a tag partner or whatever, or I don't know.
But it won't be the same.
It won't be the same. But either way, it won't be the same, because I mean, so let's say Sting and Darby do win. Now the Bucks are gonna be upset, right? Now Darby's there by himself. So either way, Darby's kind of just out there. And now he's out there, and so we vacate the titles, even though Darby still works there. That doesn't really, what I'm saying? It just doesn't add up to me. If we vacate the titles, Darby won the match. Why are you punishing Darby? That in a sense, it's like, all right, you're punishing Darby here. Darby didn't lose. Sting retired. So because Sting's retiring, I have to give up my title? Absolutely not. I'm keeping this.
Well, the same thing happened to Roxanne Perez.
What happened to Roxanne?
They won their tag team titles. Her partner got injured. She had to vacate the titles.
Yeah.
And then she came back in the tournament with a whole different partner.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But in this sense, Sting's not getting hurt. He didn't get hurt. He's retiring. So it's like, all right. But I hear what you're saying. It's interesting either way. I don't know. We don't know what they're gonna do, and that's why we do these predictions, because it is interesting. I think we have some intrigue with this tag team title match, and I think it should main event the show.
I want to switch, but God dang it!
No, look. Hey, neither pick is bad.
You're making perfectly good points. So I'm all right. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah,
I think he.
That's probably gonna be right.
I think he goes out.
Everybody probably thinks that Sting's gonna lose, so they're like, all right, let's just have him win. It could happen. It definitely could happen. Yeah. And that is all for tonight. That's Revolution. Revolution goes down this Sunday, live from a sold out Greensboro Coliseum is what it is over there. Quick note, shout out to my brothers King V and DJ Knuckles, who were at the ASE. Ashe. Okay, just making sure.
If he had to correct me on that as well.
Okay, Ashe Wrestling event. Sorry, Knuckles. Look at that. That's a great picture of V, Knuckles, and Sonny Kiss there.
I met Sonny Kiss, so y'all can kiss my ass.
All right, that part.
Sorry.
Don't even joke like that, Bonji. See, I'm calling Bonji. See, Thoughts, don't even joke like that. 4 more matches at it. Absolutely.
All right.
Please,
We won't know nothing
Please,
about
no.
it.
Please, no. Let me see. We also have this lovely picture right here.
That's
and
myself, DJ Knuckles, and Darius Lockhart, the founder
Yes.
of Ashe Wrestling.
Yeah.
Shout outs to
Yes,
him.
indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes, shout
Really,
out.
really nice dude. Really, really cool dude. Really about community.
Yes.
And Knuckles is blocked right now. You're gonna be blocked again. Sorry, pal. Oh, but there is Knuckles. This Knuckles look like Jonathan Gresham there and King V.
That is Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah, shout out to Jonathan Gresham, man. Do I have the clip? Okay, I know V's trying to get up out of here. There are 2 video clips that our very own co-host took from this very special show last week. Legendary Ron Simmons. Yeah, big pop right there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
We were all waiting. We were like, do it.
Yeah.
And he did it.
No, he was in the ring 3 different times.
Yeah.
And like the very last time he
was cutting up. He was cutting up.
Yeah, he was cutting up. Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Last clip there. Look like a lit show, man. There you go.
It was so good. Like the energy, it was just like such a great energy throughout the show. And man, the next show I believe they announced is in April.
Yes, April 25th.
So I didn't get the exact. I know it's April.
Yeah.
I just know that
it will not be April 26th.
We will be there because I had a lot of fun just being there at that show.
Listen, V said it all. Listen, I haven't other than possibly a Battle Club show, and I'm only saying Battle Club because I know the people personally in Battle Club. This was one of the greatest. This is one of the best independent shows I've ever seen. Like the crowd pop. That song when Teddy Long was coming out. It's called Hold On Player. That's what it's called. I can't remember the names of the actual group. I can't remember them. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the artist.
We're so sorry.
Yeah, but that song popped the crowd on more than one occasion. That was like the theme of the night, and they kept playing it. And every time they played it, it was like, yeah. Shout out to Mia Friday. She had a great match with wasn't it the Spark? What was her name?
I believe it's the Spark.
It's the Spark.
Mia Friday is like only 18.
Wow.
She is 18 years old.
Or 18 or 19. I apologize if I have your age incorrect.
I saw 18 on her Instagram.
But for the fact that she is so grounded at a young age, look, anybody that's looking into independent talent, you better look at your battle clubs, look at your Ashe wrestlings.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's a whole crop of talent that they work with, and they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shout out. Well, I think I never thought I would say this, but shout out to Yaya that was in the building. Yaya had a great match with Sonny Kiss. Actually, it was the opening match of the night. Their match was really good. Shout out to Black from the Java Tears podcast. He was there. Darius Carter and Darius Lockhart had a crazy match. Match of the night for me, not that one. Match of the night for me was Suge D and Caprice Coleman
Man,
for the Pan African. Am I saying Pan African?
Pan African. Yep.
Diaspora.
Pan African Championship.
Yeah, Pan African Championship. That match was crazy.
Trisha Dora is like the longest reigning Pan African champion, like in history. So.
That match was crazy, and then just the respect. It was like, other than it being a wrestling show, it was about culture.
Yeah,
that's what it was about. Culture. It was a black kid. The lady that sang in the Black National Anthem. Killed. I couldn't have hugged her for like 5 minutes. She did
sang
that.
From the Die. Yeah.
Fran. Listen, you better go ahead. We got a picture of the ring announcer. I didn't send it to you, Mike, but the ring announcer was amazing. She sounded like she reminded me of the NXT ring announcer. I can't think of her name.
Alicia Taylor.
Alicia Taylor. There were a lot of similarities there. The whole production overall, it was just wonderful. It was for the culture. It was a wonderful thing Darius Lockhart put on. Like V said, the next show is going to be in April. V, I know I'm going. I'm pretty sure you're gonna go.
Oh, I'm going. I'm probably not gonna be wearing leather pants like I did the last time. But depends on how hot it is.
All right.
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
And speaking of Battle Club, Pro, Battle Club X is coming back March 30th, season 2. So make sure you are tuned into your YouTubes. Okay, for that. And stay tuned to all of Battle Club Pro's social media pages for more information on that. Also, just announced Jobber Slam 4 will be August 24th, 2024. So save the date. We're telling you about it now, early. So make sure that you save the date. It's August 24th, 2024.
Yeah, hold on, player.
All right, so mark it down. And that's all we have for tonight.
Yeah.
Enjoy Revolution, guys.
Yeah. Look, you know exactly where our social media is. It's finished. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap. I'm finished. I'm tired. It's fighting back, and I'm losing.
Yeah.
So we need to go.
Yeah, you know where to find us. And thank you to C Thoughts and John for rocking with us late night here. It seems like they were here all night. So support C Thoughts. C, don't forget to send in your predictions. And no, it is not. No, it is not. C Thoughts that Revolution is now 2 nights. No, it is not. It is not 2 nights. It is not 3 nights. It is not 2 nights. We're leaving.
Nor is it LA night. Good night.
It is not. All right, we're done. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you next week for Go for the Pin. Peace, y'all.